Welcome to Bigfoot, where we uncover the darkest mysteries and most chilling true crime stories from around the world. If you're fascinated by unsolved cases, disappearances, and the unexplained, you're in the right place. Subscribe now and turn on notifications to never miss a case that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew. Today, we dive into the haunting disappearance of Maura Murray, one of the most baffling missing person cases in American history. On February 9, 2004, a young college student named Maura Murray vanished without a trace on a remote road in the state of New Hampshire, United States. She had been driving to what seemed like an aimless trip after leaving the university campus where she studied. This mysterious case remains unsolved, sparking one of the biggest discussions about unsolved disappearances in recent history. In this video, we will explore all the details surrounding Maura Murray's disappearance, from the events leading up to her journey to the investigation and the various theories that have emerged over the years. Maura Murray was a nursing student at the University of Massachusetts in Amherst. On February 9, 2004, she was in an emotionally unstable state. She had been involved in a minor car accident and seemed to be struggling with some personal difficulties. People who knew her said she was really struggling with school and life overall. Around 7 p.m., Maura called her father, Fred Murray. The conversation was calm, but something felt different. Fred mentioned that his daughter sounded agitated and mentioned she was going to go for a drive. She told him she was heading to a small town in the mountains of New Hampshire, a place she had visited with family before. She said she needed to take a break and relax away from her responsibilities. Fred tried to convince her not to go, but Maura insisted it was what she needed. She then got into her car, a 1996 Saturn, and began the trip north. She seemingly grabbed some personal items and left in a hurry, without informing anyone of her plans. Maura drove up to Haverhill, New Hampshire, a small town where she was last seen. At around 7:30 p.m., she lost control of her car and slammed into a tree on Route 112, the quiet Kankamagos Highway. A passing motorist stopped to help and called emergency services. However, when the police arrived, Maura was already gone. The investigation revealed that the car had significant front-end damage, but Maura was nowhere to be found. There were no signs of a struggle, but the fact that she had disappeared left investigators baffled. Some people reported seeing a woman who resembled Maura walking along the road after the accident, but no one found her. That night was something else, and honestly, what went down is still a huge mystery. When the police arrived at the scene of the accident, there were no clear clues about what happened to Maura. There were no signs of kidnapping or any involvement from a third party. She simply vanished. The fact that the location was so isolated and there were no witnesses made the investigation even more complicated. Searches were conducted in the area over the following days, but there was no sign of Maura. The case garnered significant attention from local and national media, with many theories being discussed. The police kept digging into the case, but it just never got resolved. Over the years, many theories have emerged about what might have happened to Maura. Some of the most common ones include suicide theory. Some people suggested that Maura may have committed suicide due to the emotional state she was in. However, there is no concrete evidence that she had attempted or planned anything of the sort. Kidnapping theory. Another popular theory is that Maura was kidnapped on the road and taken somewhere far away. Some believe she was lured out of her car by someone, while others think she may have been captured by an unknown criminal. Voluntary disappearance theory. Another hypothesis is that Maura decided to disappear on her own, possibly to escape her personal troubles. She might have gone somewhere to start a new life, though this seems unlikely given the lack of evidence to support this theory. After Maura's disappearance, her family and friends never stopped looking for her. Fred Murray, her father, dedicated himself tirelessly to the search, setting up foundations and working with the police to continue the investigation. Various searches were conducted over the years, and the case was kept open. While the investigation has cooled over time, the mystery surrounding Maura Murray continues to intrigue many people today. In 2021, the case was reopened by the New Hampshire police, and there are still hopes that new technological advancements or clues might eventually bring the truth to light. Maura Murray's disappearance remains unsolved to this day, and the circumstances surrounding her last night are shrouded in mystery. As time has passed, the case continues to be debated by experts and the public, standing as one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in the United States. If you have any information about Maura's disappearance, the New Hampshire police are still investigating, and your help could be crucial. What do you think happened to Maura Murray? In an accident? Or something far more sinister? Did she run away, or was she taken? Let us know your theories in the comments below. We read everything before you go. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of America's most mysterious disappearances, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to Bigfoot, and turn on the notification bell. We bring you real stories, dark truths, and chilling cases every week. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and never stop asking questions.